I'm Allison Hardy. I own Window Woman of New England Incorporated. We've been here in Amesbury. This is year 4. We've been in business 15 years. Buying an old house is always the way that we get started in this sort of thing. You have your own windows and you're like, why don't they work? Why don't they open? Why don't they close? Why don't they keep out the drafts? So I started working on our windows, and then a friend had bought a building and said, can you help with the windows on those? And I had been working in the textile industry and I was bored. So I thought, well, everybody has windows, so why not go start a business doing windows? It isn't very skill intensive, it's detail intensive, but we're basically scraping paint, we're sanding paint, we're doing some pretty sophisticated wood repairs. Pretty much any window built before 1960 can be repaired. So we typically, in New England, we see things from 1630 up to 1960. So we have a wide range of types of windows that we see. Old house people tend to conglomerate together, and particularly cities like Amesbury, we have so many wonderful antique houses. Neighbors talk to neighbors, friends talk to friends. They get to know who to ask, and it's been wonderful sort of working neighborhoods where we can drive around and go, oh, we did that house, that house, that house, that house, and it's kind of a nice sense of pride. Original windows are so much better built than new windows, so that's usually our first line of reasoning, is to say, you have something that's already lasted 100 years. If you invest in a little bit of maintenance, it'll last another 100 years. And second, a lot of times they're specialty windows. They're unusual shapes and sizes, and getting a replacement window just wouldn't look the same. And third, it's just maintaining your house. You know, we buy these antique houses because we love antique houses, and once you start taking the pieces away from it, you don't have an antique anymore. So it's a constant issue in working in preservation work, is that we are dealing with antique materials. So that's been a bit of a challenge. The other challenge is just getting the word out. There's a knee-jerk reaction when people hear windows, they think replacement, and we have to get the words out of their mouth and go, not replacement, restoration, repairs, all the other R words, just not replacement. So that's been the biggest challenge. Is one thing we hear most often is, I had no idea anybody did this kind of work. There are a growing number of people who do window restoration all across the country. We have a trade association, and so it's like oftentimes people come and join and say, I saw this magazine or I saw this TV thing, and that got me inspired to do this kind of work. And we're all about, you know, it's green, it's sustainable. We keep the things that we have, we maintain them, we make sure they last for the next generation to own these houses.